here. We're live. You're live. I'm alive.
Well, I guess I can feel my pulse.
Yep, I'm alive.
That was a great way to start it.
Yeah, well. In a moment or two. Oh, look, there's Lori. Wait. Is it Izzy's here? I don't see Izzy. I don't even see that anybody's watching.
I see that there are two people watching.
Hey, Lori, how are you?
Hi.
If Lizzie can't be seen on the chat, then I'm positive it is something on Izzy's end. Why did I say Lizzie? Because I'm tired because she ends up not being seen on anybody's, like multiple people's things. So if she's chatting and she's not here, then it's not on my end. It's on her end with YouTube something. I don't know. I don't know. How are you tonight? And I don't know if Izzy saw the video today that I announced the winner from last week. Don't know.
I think she came in early and left.
Well, there was no comments left on my end, and I've been here for 5 minutes with it on, so I don't. And I've gotten the comments before, so I don't know. Maybe that's what it was.
What? I look like I got scratched or something on the camera mostly.
Yeah, I don't look like a scratch. Let's see. And I've gotten the comments before. Whoops. So I don't know. That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to mute that. I'm sorry your mouth hurts.
What's your comfort foods?
Oh, that's a great question.
I love that question. I asked my friends that question. Was it last year? It was last year. And one of them ended up bringing one of my favorite foods instead of comfort foods. And the rest of them didn't really do much.
She must have been in pretty early because it didn't show up on the live stream. Onion rings from Sonic. I have not had their onion rings in so long.
Wouldn't you get sick if you ate them?
If you have some yarn to spare, Wild Crochet's 12-step blanket is really nice and easy.
Good to know.
The note over here says, Izzy says, hello y'all, I got some bad news today and I'm not feeling up to talking about it, but I'm also a bit sick, so I'm going to take a nap. But if I don't feel better, I'm going to go to bed for the night. But if I do feel better, I'll come back. But sleeping so far hasn't helped.
Okay.
So sorry. That's no fun.
The groovy fried are like double fried?
Groovy fried. Oh, it said 6:30 in the chat. Yeah, I wasn't here that early.
No.
I was only here like 7:25 or something. Angela. Hi, Michele and ShiAnne and everyone in the chat. How are y'all doing tonight? I'm doing fine tonight. Drinking water, working on third top.
Water's good.
Water is good.
I just had some water. Not enough water. I just woke up.
Oh,
I look like I
double
just woke
fries. Double fries. Oh,
I like fries. I want fries.
You could make. Oh, we don't have potatoes. I was gonna tell you could make some, and then I remembered we don't have potatoes.
I know, that's why I said it the way I did. I've been wanting potatoes for like 3 days now, but I used up the last of them 4 days ago.
Okay, Lori wants to know what you're working on, what you're drawing.
Oh, I didn't bring any of my stuff in with me.
She did some more animals. Hopefully we
did.
get those up because it's Animal Month for the Magical Mal. And I think it would be way awesome to publish our book this month. An elephant?
Uh-huh. And
a snake.
Yeah, I was going to say that one last. But yeah, I did a snake and a platypus. It looks a lot like the duck.
It looks like the duck. The duck on the other Lori's channel, like she showed.
Bear soup mix.
Bag of bear soup mixed. Added onion and corn chip. Corn! Did you mention that word? Oh, kidding.
I like corn.
I miss popcorn. I really do.
I don't blame you. Popcorn's pretty good.
Yeah. She's supposed to be drawing some yarn stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Lori answered my question. I posted a question about what kind of information you'd want in a project book. I think she was the one that said she wanted finished projects. So yeah, she posted that, and I'm working on a journal that people can buy that is a project book. I'm so excited about it.
That is what I'm drawing. Yeah.
Look, guys. It's the real thing without the stripe across the middle.
Hello, Jennifer. Can you eat rice?
Yes, I can eat rice.
You love rice in this house.
I want to try. I bought
rice.
I bought the noodles, but I haven't tried it yet. The little thing where you fry up the noodles and try them like popcorn.
I was gonna do it the other day because I saw them in there and I was like, I don't know how to do it. She hasn't told me how to do it.
You got TikTok. You look it up.
Oh, it's on TikTok?
It's a TikTok trend.
Ooh. Is it a trend?
Apparently.
I'm on the food side of TikTok. I should have seen it.
It was a while ago because Lori, the cake person, tried it on her channel a couple of years ago. So it was probably before you were on the food side of TikTok.
I've been on the food side of TikTok since 2021.
Did I don't think I said hello to Jennifer. Hello
to Jennifer.
Can you puff your own rice and use it to make popped rice? You know, I've looked at a couple of different instructions on how to do it, and I just haven't done it. But I know that you can use the rice noodles, and they'll work.
Did you like popped sorghum? That was sorghum, right?
I didn't like the popped sorghum.
I liked it.
It gave me a headache. So.
Barbie popcorn. It gave you a headache?
Yeah.
That's rude.
I know. But I do like rice. I haven't thought of trying to make it popped for popcorn.
What?
Like actual rice to make it into popcorn. Haven't thought of that.
I have. I just didn't think it would work.
Why wouldn't it work?
I don't know.
Rice noodles work.
I didn't think that would work either.
Nightbot is going to say hi to Lori a lot tonight.
She's friendly.
Because Lori's really good at saying hi to everybody that comes in, and then Nightbot says hi to her. It's great.
Gotta find a way to say hi that Nightbot wouldn't register.
You put the person's name first. You say, Jennifer, hi.
That's lame.
Yeah, I know. Oh, you could do this.
Why is that? That's how I say hi.
I know.
You should put it in the chat.
You can buy. Okay, I will do it.
Yeah.
Buy puffed rice. It's crunchy. I've only seen the puffed rice like in cereals. I think there's some without any flavor on it. Christopher Williams. Hi, Chris. How are you?
That's
we miss you too.
That's Chris.
That's our Chris. Look at this little tiny picture. That's our Chris.
Yeah, I can't see that. Oh, I can kind of see that now.
You guys
Mostly
see that
his hair.
grin? Ah! Chris is our real life friend. See? Lori figured out how to do it. How are you tonight, everybody? Chris is going to come visit us soon.
Yeah, he doesn't have a choice.
We're going to kidnap him and he's going to come to our house.
I'll threaten him with a good time.
We need to go visit with Lori in person too.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, she's got to take the dogs out. Her little cute dogs. So, what are people doing tonight?
I am sitting on a yoga ball. It's a yoga ball, right?
It is an exercise ball.
That's
I guess you can use it for yoga.
Well, I guess. Yeah.
Yogurt.
Yogurt.
It's my favorite Christmas movie.
I wonder if anybody in the chat gets that quote.
That is a great question to ask when she gets back. How is Cujo doing tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Her, that's one of Lori's dogs.
Oh.
Hey, Chris, do you ever get to see Oreo?
Yeah, he sent me a picture the other day with Oreo in it behind his head.
Oreo has something in common with Lori's dogs, but Marta's dogs have more in common with Lori's dogs.
That's really vague.
Let's just say Lori's dogs look a little bit like Hercules and
Oh yeah, we love
knitting
that
socks.
real.
I like that. And I'm super happy you get a night off. I was working on my socks earlier today. I got them like a fourth of an inch from where I started.
My socks in the wash.
Good job.
Yeah, except one of them fell between the washer and the dryer, and I had to figure out how to get it out. That was annoying.
Yeah. I need to start my my animal project. It isn't going to be a cat thing. It's going to be a cat thing. And I've got to start it because it's already April 7th. And that
technically, I've already drawn some animals for that. So
yeah. So you know, my mom. Nice. I'm glad you got to watch her. I know that's hard with all of you guys being all weird, displaced and stuff. Anyway, tonight we wanted to talk about, besides what people are doing, and show you the real book without the line across it. What did I want to talk about? I had something. Talk about the animal mal. Hey, Chris, if you do something and you want to enter our slideshow, we have a magical mal where you can do anything creative. You can write a song, you can draw pictures, you can crochet, you can knit, you can felt,
you can write a poem,
do diamond art, and if it's animal related, you can send it to me before April 30th, or by April 30th. You can send it on April 30th, and it will be entered into our slideshow, and you could have a chance to win.
Win what?
$5 towards Etsy or Ravelry.
Okay, that's a good thing for him to know.
Yes. Well, honestly, though, with Chris, I'd probably just give him $5 cash if he came to my house. Perks of being an in-person, real-life friend.
Lori could have that chance.
Lori could have that chance. Hey, Chris's mom is also a Lori. She could do my collab with me next month.
That would be interesting.
We started off with Lori, the armchair chef, being my first collab in March.
Yeah, good job
with that. And now I'm working with Lori Classroom Stories, and nope, she took out the classroom. Lori's Crochets Stories and I'm going to get her name right. Lori's Stories and Crochet.
Good job.
And I'm looking for a Lori to work with me in May. Actually, it doesn't have to
may
be a
happen.
Lori. It may happen. Ha 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 ha. Pum. I need like a sound thing so I can go.
We could get one of those buttons. You can record.
Nice. Jennifer dropped her channel. Izzy dropped her channel. Hey, Izzy, did you go watch my winner announcement video today? I highly recommend that you go watch the winner announcement video today.
Amy must have fed the cats.
I would hope so. They didn't have any food.
It smells like their food now.
Hi, Deborah.
It smells like tuna. Must be like
I'm back from my last week. Debbie from Texas.
Debbie from Texas.
Oh yeah, we met. She found us last week, right? No, you weren't here.
No,
this is ShiAnne, my daughter, who was missing last week, and
I'm half missing this week.
She's taller than me, but you wouldn't know it.
That's because of the little.
What does it say? When would I be able to come stay with you guys? By the way, text us and we'll work that out. Teacher Lori is over with Camille. Yep, that happens.
The betrayal.
It isn't a betrayal. It's a choice.
That's the same thing.
No, it isn't. There was something else I wanted to talk about today.
Was it the moon?
No.
I like the moon.
No. I don't remember what it was.
What if you did?
Then I would tell people what it was. Wanted to talk
Take it
about
out of the cosmos. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's gone.
That's an interesting belief.
I'm gonna have to let Teacher Lori know that she's missing out. I mean, what's she missing out on? We're boring tonight. Let's not be boring.
That's rude.
Yeah, so stop being
I'm
boring.
loopy tonight.
She's asleep.
I'm not asleep. I'm waking up. By the end of this thing, I'll be awake.
Yeah.
Probably not fully awake. But we're awake.
Okay, what? Chris is going to be back. What are you working on?
Waking up.
But in your creativity, what are you working on? Are you writing anymore?
I'm writing a little bit when I feel inspired. Mostly, I'm building the universe for my roleplay with D.
You are God building the universe.
Yes, literally. That's how we decided it was.
Okay, so you're building a universe.
Yep. I'm putting a lot of work into a literal roleplay.
Are you drawing yarn yet?
No.
I need you to draw yarn.
What did I do last night? I did something last night. What?
She's saying hi. She showed up last week. She found us last week.
Oh.
So, she's our new friend.
Okay.
And she's in Texas.
Hi.
And Deborah, what are you working on this week? This is the first 5 minutes on YouTube besides typing the first chat. Did you get a nap, Izzy? And I'm sorry about whatever your bad news is. Truly. I found the yarn I'm going to use for my Magical Mal project. And I've been working on, so we have this journal, right? And it's the line journal. The blank page version that's got the little guys at the bottom. That one is available for purchase. And
it is?
Yes.
That's the one you have available for purchase, and the other ones are in review.
Okay, so the title mistakes are still in review.
Oh.
And the hardbound version of the other book is still in review.
We like hardbound.
I'm sorry, Easy. And I'm working on another one, and I want feedback from you guys. So what kind of things would you want in a crochet/knitting journal? Some of the things that I have is like the project name, what the pattern is, who it's designed by, information about the yarn, what size hook or needles. There's some commission type information there, but I'm not sure if I have the right commission information because I don't usually do commission projects. So I'd like information on what is needed for that. What else do I have on there? I have some reference sheets. The reference sheets that I have is yarn weight information. So it says, here's a size 1. Here's what it's called. Its official category name, and here's what it's called, kind of thing. And it goes through the different things like that. Oh, and wraps per an inch. That's on that page. I have needle conversion sizes. Like here's what the metrics, the millimeter is. Here's what it's called in the US, and here's what it's called in the UK. I have a crochet version of that. And then the plan is to, I'm not doing the still hook one unless somebody wants me to. If you say, hey, put the still hook reference guide in there, I will definitely add that page. And then I want to do abbreviations for knitting and crochet and put those in there. If there's other reference pages, please let me know because I want to make this so that crocheters and knitters alike can use it and it would have the things they're looking for. It's also got 2 pages for each project that are dot grid. So you can either write notes or stick pictures or yarn samples in your book. And it's got plenty of note space. So there you go. A spring-inspired 12-inch flower granny square. That's a big granny square.
That's the one you can make those sweater things that I was telling you about.
Yeah, granny square sweaters. They're very popular.
Yeah?
I think you should make one.
I think I should make one too. I just don't have the yarn for it at the moment.
Yeah. But flower granny squares, those are pretty cool. I'm not usually a granny square fan, but I like the ones that have flowers and
I like the ones with stars. Have you seen those?
Stars are cool too. Yes, I have.
They're so cute.
Yes, yes, yes.
Me either.
I have been, but I've been watching videos. I had to turn it off, and I told myself you can't because you don't want to be in that space before you go onto your live. But I've been watching videos about a guy who goes after scammers. Scammer Payback.
I've just been listening to a couple songs on repeat on YouTube.
Yeah, I need to go in and watch a bunch of yarn videos and stuff, but I got caught up in the scammer stuff. It's fascinating, but then it also kind of makes me tense. And I don't want to be in tense energy. Izzy, I'm really sorry. What else? What can we talk about? We could sing songs about animals. Do you remember that one show?
No.
Um,
Do you remember the one where the animals and everything were made out of letters?
Yes, I loved that show.
So did I. We gotta figure out how to watch it again.
I found it one time for you. I can't remember what it was called.
I don't remember.
Word World or something.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. And then, but I was thinking, it's the animal to the rescue, whatever. The duck.
Wonder Pets.
Wonder Pets.
I had to do the song in my head. There's an animal in trouble. There's an animal in trouble. There's an animal in trouble somewhere. I liked that show, but I thought it was creepy that they made real animals' mouths move.
They weren't exactly real animals, but kind of, yeah.
I liked the turtle.
Several color flower squares together to make 12 plus inches. So, Deborah, are you talking like you want small ones that you combine together in 12? Or are you talking about putting several to 12, like big ones together to make a full blanket, or a combination of both?
That would be a nice way to make a blanket.
Yeah.
I've heard that granny squares are relatively fast.
Which glasses do you love? Like these or like a mug? I love the English language. Like our website is called Live Fantastical, and people think it's Live Fantastical. And my other website,
English could use accent symbols.
It's so true, because then we would have Live,
TikTok was
and it'd be Live would have like the little line over it. I will need more water.
Next time, just bring like a jug of it in here that you can.
But then I can't tell people to be my slave.
That was really...
Yeah, it's not you to be my slave.
But still, the way you worded it.
Hey, can I have a favor, please? Be my slave. Just kidding. You're so kidding. Could you please put
There's
water
some
in
things
this?
even I wouldn't say on the
you.
internet. And that's one of them.
Really? Oh, but every mother knows that's what kids are for.
And once they reach a certain age, they're supposed to be
Yes,
You want it to be fully warm or?
Thank you.
I remember last time I drank cold water.
Oh,
outside of
she
a
wants
restaurant.
to use them to make boggy blankets. But I think I've told you about Boggy Creek blankets before.
Oh, yeah.
It's a camp for the kids who have medical needs and stuff in Florida, and they each get to go home with a blanket,
Which is so cute. I love that.
I know, it would be really fun to make some. Maybe we'll make some. We start working on one now, each of us.
I want to try
Then we
making a
can-
blanket for myself first.
Yeah, but I think making a Boggy Creek blanket would be good, because they have to be like 30 by 40 inches. So they have to be smaller. Thank you so much, sir.
Still, I don't really want to give away my first ever blanket.
That's fair. Then you can make it for your baby that you don't have yet.
If I did give it away, I'd give it away to Ben for his kid.
Lori's back. She's making more soup, pea
I
chowder.
like soup.
She ran out of corn.
Oh no! I have corn you could have.
Welcome back. Everybody, welcome back. Now where's Chris? He needs to come back too, so we can welcome everybody back. And who else are we welcoming back? Is Angela still here? Do we get to welcome her back?
I will welcome you back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Lori commented that she has been working on her animal project. Lori, I have gone as far as finding my yarn for my project.
Nani?
You've been working on drawings.
Yeah,
That's working on
but I wasn't working on my yarn project.
Do you have
Because you're
an animal
supposed to be.
yarn project?
I'm supposed to.
Who said?
It says me on.
Do you know what you could do?
Like second live.
You could make little pom-poms from yarn and then glue them together and make little creatures.
That would be cute.
They would be cute.
Glue them together. I know how to sew.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm working on, Lori. You know that hat you made from a bag pattern? I'm making that. I'm making a hat.
You're so excited.
I'm so excited. Because I'm not telling everybody what I'm doing with it. I'm just saying what I'm making.
I know what you're doing with it, or at least most of what you're doing with it. Because you told me afterward.
I
get to know all the things.
She gets to know all the things. I'm making a panda, but it looks like nothing. I don't know. I can't.
Does it look like yarn?
Is it red and white? Oh, it looks like cherries.
That's cute. I like that idea.
I have not seen. Megan hasn't been on my lives for a couple of weeks now, so I'm not sure where Megan is. Panda that looks like cherries. I'm so confused. Who's
Is it
panda?
red and white? The panda.
Oh, is the panda red and white that Izzy is making? That actually sounds really cute. To make a red and white panda.
Like a candy cane.
She probably is in Camille's live, not life.
Same thing.
But she's probably in Camille's life too. If Camille's on live, then it's part of her life right now. I've watched the channel that knows all about all the things. LOL. What is the channel that knows about all the things?
I need this.
I know I need this channel too. I need to know about all the things.
I wouldn't want to know about all the things. There are just some things you don't want to know.
That's true.
Is that one?
Whoever one is probably knows about all the things.
He knows all the
things. Laura usually dislikes that phrase. You know, you could take the worst phrases and make them funny.
I'm good at that.
And I know that you're really good at that too, Lori. I know you can do it. All the things.
You know what I really dislike? When somebody says we can agree to disagree.
Oh, I hate that one.
Right?
Agree to disagree.
It's so
also,
stupid.
I am so triggered by the phrase, we're all in this together.
Honest.
The song's okay. The song's okay. But like, it became the thing that everybody said in 2020.
Yeah.
And now, even when I hear
I
it,
got
in
lucky.
some...
I didn't hear that all the time. Like
Oh,
you
I
did.
did. But now, even if I'm watching a movie that was shot in like 2018 or 2019, I'm just like, yeah, it makes me cringe because it was said like everywhere.
That's fair.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Pretty cray.
Well,
I don't. I've watched only a couple of the Yarn Addicts videos, I think.
I have not.
I know you have not. It's been a while since I watched them. I'm really so bad about watching people's videos. I want to. I need more than one of me. One of me that just watches all the yarn videos. What did she say? I don't want to put my glasses
Okay,
down.
when somebody in their video gets ready to start something and then says, without further ado, I really don't like that either. Well, just cringy.
There's another one that people
Doesn't
say
that
all the
mean
time.
without further goodbye?
Yes. Really.
Then they're using it incorrectly.
Maybe they should say, without further ta-da!
Without further procrastination. Ta-da!
I'm sorry, you have a cold.
I really like his videos with his mom.
I have to
I like
say,
videos with my mom.
I like it when she's on videos with her mom.
I've been doing it occasionally since you started YouTube, just not on this channel.
Yeah. And a stomach bug for something.
I like that.
Like
Ta-da!
ta-da! Without further ta-da! There's so many phrases that people use that like all the YouTube, not all obviously, because some of us are like, nope, I'm not gonna be that person. But like there's these little phrases that everybody says.
Deborah says, did you call me cringe?
Do you say that without further ado?
Is there any other phrases you can think of that are like cringy?
I don't know. This is cringy.
Oh my god. Do you know what's so annoying? On TikTok, when people do that, you can tell they're millennials.
Oh my gosh. Leave some thumbs up.
All the Gen Z and younger are like, I automatically would be pointing down, but then I'm like, I'm on TikTok, I'm going to point over here. Because that's where the comments are.
Right now, the comments are to this side. When you watch the replay, they'll be down below.
That was a good sass snap.
Oh, good job. Speaking of sass, have you been here since we did at night?
Oh no, just observations when I'm watching your videos.
At Nightbot. Two S's there. There we go. There we go. I asked at Nightbot, how is Cheyenne's sass snap? Let's see what Nightbot says. Looks like somebody wants attention. That is so perfect. Now, is he referring to you or me?
Yes. Both.
You're like, and I'm asking the questions. I think that makes us both. Yes. I'm so old. I don't do the young things. I do the old young things. Old as in generation, not old as in old. I know I'm only 29, but I'm not a millennial.
Technically, according to the years that the internet says, I also am not a millennial, but I act like one. I think because I was raised by you. And the people of your generation are supposed to be the ones who raised the millennials. I mean, if you look at all my siblings, they have like a marble effect until Hiram.
Yes.
Hiram is so
Andrew
Gen Z.
is a millennial.
Huh?
Andrew is a millennial.
Yes.
And there's 10 and a half years between you, which is pretty much a decade. I'm thinking of cutting my hair. What do you think?
I think no.
Do you want to know why?
No. Yes? They want to know why.
So when I go like this, I get to a point where my hair gets really thin right here. Because it's
But you'll
like,
regret it.
because that's where the growth out places. And then
You
it's
don't
just
like how you
pink.
look with short hair.
That wouldn't be super short. It would just be shoulder length.
For you, that's short. I would wait until your hair grows out more.
Maybe.
And continue to do the protein so that your hair doesn't break as much.
Maybe.
I need to do more protein.
Maybe.
My hair be breaking. My hair smells like the protein treatment.
Maybe.
Maybe.
What's your favorite color?
Mine's clear. And nobody has dared argue with that one. They argued with like iridescent like bubbles, but they don't argue with clear because they're just so dumbfounded that they just stare at me.
Clear.
Clear.
I don't know if I have a favorite color right now.
Isn't it that bluish color?
It's definitely up there, but I don't feel like it's a favorite right now. It's just
Trim
like really
only. She just trimmed her hair.
I did just trim my hair, so I won't be trimming it for a while. But thank you for the feedback. Yeah, I took like an
could
inch
use a
off
trim.
the very, very end.
I could use a trim. I don't think I have any split ends. I haven't had split ends in years.
I didn't trim mine because of split ends. I trimmed mine because of
It was doing weird stuff.
the way that hair grows different lengths just to even it out. Not because
Yeah, I don't have split ends.
Good job. So, yeah, there's that. Okay. Now we wait for people's favorite colors to come in.
But
What is
there
it?
is a clear crayon.
And then,
There is clear crayons.
you know what? Have you ever dyed eggs with crayons? You get those crayons that you can write on the eggs and you cannot see them. But then you dye the egg and you come up and it leaves the wax there.
You can use any color for that. You can
You
use
can.
white, but there are clear ones that are used specifically for that.
Yeah, so there are clear crayons. You have to buy them in the Easter boxes.
They look like a weird muggy clear, but they're clear.
Deborah needs a trim too. I would help you, but Texas is a little far. And I'm not like a certified hair
You're pretty
person.
good at it.
I am, but I don't know, that's for family. I mean, I guess if she came here, she'd be my family.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
People come to our
Angela's
house
favorite
and
color
they-
is blue.
That's a good one. I'll say
Wax
that to all of
crayons,
them.
yes, there are. Also, clear, I used to have the clear colored pencil with my art kit.
Lori likes purple.
Purple is a good color.
The other Lori I know likes purple too.
Chris's mom is Lori and she likes purple.
Hey, that's an understatement.
And
Honestly.
Marta likes purple. Lots of people like purple. Purple's pretty.
Purple is pretty.
Do you have a particular shade of blue or purple that you guys like? Tell them to cut off all the dead ends. If it's an inch, 2 inches. Ooh, antique rose. That's pretty. All the dead. How long is your hair, Deborah?
I like antique rose too. That's a good one.
Cut off all the dead
Like a
ends.
really
It's
good
an
one.
inch, 2 inch, 3 inch. And turquoise. Turquoise
You're
is a
going to
good
be
color too.
69 in a few days.
Happy birthday in a few days to you.
Your birthday's pretty close to mine.
It's true. Cheyenne's birthday's coming. And the channel's birthday is coming. My channel will be 3 years old on the 18th. And Cheyenne is going to be 22 on the 27th.
That sounds weird.
And my birthday is not until December. And I will be 29.
Somebody asked my age
Angela
the other
likes
day, and I was like
a light blue.
22 in a couple weeks.
22. That's so weird.
It was weird to say, and it just came out 22 in a
In
couple
20
weeks.
days. It's 3 weeks from now, basically. 20 days. You are welcome. And, like, seriously, I hope you have a great birthday. Do-do-do.
I remember who it was.
Antique rose and turquoise are very pretty together as well. ShiAnne's favorite color is clear. I like
T69.
this blue right here. Where is it? Right here.
There. Looking at the gray.
I like that blue. I like this. I can't reach that today.
It's too far.
It's too far. It's kind of this blue a little bit. I like this blue. I like, it's like a chocolatey rose color. So it's a red, but it kind of has a hint of brown in it. July 20th. Oh, I'll have to remember that your birthday is in July.
I would never have guessed that age either.
62?
Yeah.
I didn't think she was 62, but I thought she was close to my age.
I thought she was close to your age.
Let's see, what else do we have here? Missed some things. Oh, I know what that's about. Probably maybe about as long as yours or a little longer. That's Deborah's hair. It's like about as long as mine or a little bit longer. Which is very nice. I love long hair.
It's down. I had to throw my hair in a ponytail because I just woke up.
Lori says blue, purples, royal, and lavender. I would agree. When it comes to purples, my tastes definitely lean to bluer ones.
I like that weird purple pink color that you can't tell if it's purple or if it's pink. I had
April
I have
11th. That's exciting. That's so soon. I think so. Gray or something with what?
What did I miss?
Oh, the turquoise and rose?
If I put another color with it, I would put like a cream off-white color.
It depends on the color of purple. Or being turquoise, sorry. It really does. Turquoise is such an interesting color because it can either be really bright, which wouldn't go with antique rose.
It could be green
or it could be lavender too.
You're funny.
Slight blue or dark blue. For me and my preferences, they're kind of a seafoamy blue.
Yeah.
They're range from like a peacock blue to really light seafoam. They're blue, but they have that little touch of green in them. Those are my favorite colors. This one here, though, this one here is the darker blue of this one. I mean, this one's fine, but I prefer this one. And it's straight up a blue, but it's like a little bit of a gray tinge in it. Mm-hmm. So, did you see Deborah's birthday is April 11th?
I did see.
And Hiram is very loud.
He does that. Usually at inconvenient times.
Yep. Izzy, I think you should go to the doctor. But probably tomorrow. But I guess you could go to an urgent care or an emergency room tonight.
I don't blame you for not wanting to.
No.
Not many people like to go to the doctor.
If you like to go to the doctor, you're weird.
I haven't been to the doctor since I
Your last injury.
Yeah. And that's just the
Urgent care.
yeah, that's
Oh.
the spell.
Hey, look. This is a really good blue. I don't know how
It
well it
doesn't
shows
show
up.
up well on camera.
It doesn't. This is kind of a teal blue, but it doesn't show up as well on camera, which is sad.
It shows up brighter on camera. It's a
Yeah.
little bit more subdued.
It is. It's really pretty. I need to figure out what to make with it. Oh, look, lotion. I forgot about this.
Like a pale, maybe aqua, maybe rather than a turquoise, says Deborah. What's that?
Lotion?
What smell?
I got it in a box. I think I got it in this box with the yarn, but I don't remember.
Coconut. It says Merry Christmas on it.
I know. It was a late Christmas present. It's a surprise.
It's not bad. It does smell like lotion though.
And I like the smell of it. I don't always like the
How
smell
does it
of
smell
lotion.
on? Because we had that. It smells more like lotion on your hand. Peacock color is a good color.
I like all the way from peacock to the light version of it. The really pale. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do me a favor. Go get that yarn, the one that I'm gonna make soon. Actually, the one on the thing is probably better. Yeah. While you're there, can you grab the lamp? I don't know if you can get the lamp.
Isn't it clipped in?
Yeah,
I don't even know where it's clipped in.
behind it. So this, it's a little bit softer than this. The light's pretty bright on it. This is one of my favorite colors of blue. It's a light version, like a sky blue. What was the color called?
Show them this flower.
I always show
You
them
like
the
this?
flower. Oh yes, I love that flower. This is Premier Bamboo Fair.
That's what this was inspired on.
And
Wow.
the color is called Stream. So I like water-based sounding colors. Okay, so this is my lamp. And it kind of shows some of the aesthetics in my bedroom. It's falling apart right here. But ShiAnne painted this for me. And she painted the ombre effect.
It was before I learned how to actually do ombres, so it's actually kind of impressive.
And then this flower, get me those.
Oh, so bossy.
I'm sorry. Please, will you get that for me? Thank you. Okay, so I have these. And these are really one of my favorite colors of blue as well.
Ooh.
This flower started out as this color.
This is a pretty color.
We put it on my mom's grave, and then it fell off. And here, we put this back. They threw the flowers away, but I grabbed this because I loved the way that it faded. So now I have this. Yep. It's causing a mess over here.
It was falling before.
I know. Okay, what do we have? Rose Garden that Karen Yarns has. It's kind of rose with green and stuff in it. I've not seen that yarn. It sounds really pretty though. It really does sound very pretty.
What I miss?
This comment.
I like vintage colors. Like Renaissance vintage colors.
They're very
But just
dark
in general,
usually.
vintage
Like-
colors.
the deep, rich colors.
Yeah. Especially if they look a little bit dusty too.
Yeah, I kind of guessed that you were saying Karen in that way, but yeah, I haven't seen that yarn. I've got Karen Simply Soft yarns, but I don't have that color.
I also like the 70s.
Yeah.
They have some nice colors. The
Mhm.
60s and like 50s have some nice pastels. That's for pastels. I'm not a big fan of pastels.
Aw, you wouldn't have loved the 80s. We had so many pastels in the 80s.
I like some of the neon colors.
Those were the late 80s.
Yep.
Yeah. I hope you can sleep as well. It's like a feather. It's been bugging me. Chris is back.
Hi, Chris.
Okay, we'll probably end our live
goodness.
around 9 or so. What time is it now?
8:25.
Yeah, so probably like in a half hour or so. But when we end the live, you can call us. That would be awesome.
Yep.
Have you been eating soy? I know that you probably shouldn't be eating soy. Honestly,
Stopping soy solved so many of my problems.
soy is like...
Which is sad because I like soy.
Yeah,
Except
is
soy
really
sauce.
bad.
I don't have an issue with soy sauce.
I think it's the whatever the process is to make
fermentation.
Yeah, I think it takes out some of the problems. I
It's
have
like
a little bit of
cooking
reaction
pineapple
to
and
it.
I won't have a reaction.
Yeah.
I wonder if I'd still have a reaction to pineapple because I didn't used to, and then I think I ate too much pineapple.
Well, most of your reaction was probably because the acids in pineapple eat the proteins in your mouth. So eating too
that
much
makes sense with the reaction that I had.
Yeah. Soy is in a ridiculous amount of things, and
so many things.
It's really, really not a good thing for any woman's diet. It's just not. It's actually not good for men's diets either. I think the problem is that it's supposed to be something that you would eat like other legumes. But for whatever reason, it became one of the staple products in everything. And every time they take a plant and make it a staple product in everything, our bodies can no longer handle it. We get overloaded.
Like eating too much pineapple, you'll start to react.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A.
I like Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is my one place.
It's the one place we go and she doesn't react very much.
I still react to it. It still has corn and stuff in it. But as far as if I have to eat out, that's one of my places that I'll eat because I don't have as much reaction to it. Thank you. I love my lamp too. I
like my lamp. It looks like a tree.
Your lamp does look like a tree. You ended up with the one my mom made.
Yeah. Oh. And I will never get rid of it. Ever. Even if it breaks, I'll keep it.
Then it better stay not broken. It better stay
whole. It won't break.
It's the fries. I can only eat. So here's what I do. When we go to Chick-fil-A, I'll get the kids whatever. If Cheyenne's with me, I'll order her food. It's usually just the two of us because that's when I can afford to go there. And so I'll order her fries. I'll order me a small chicken nugget. I'll eat a few chicken nuggets, and I get a tax on her fries.
And whatever she doesn't eat, I get to eat.
So I get like 2 or 3 waffle fries, if that. 1 or 2 is like what I do. Sometimes
3 at most, usually.
And then she eats the rest of the fries because if I eat more than that, then I have a reaction. And I kind of watch. I never eat the sauce, which is really sad because I love Polynesian sauce.
I wonder if we could figure out how to make it without your allergens.
A copycat recipe?
Yeah.
When we made copycat Chick-fil-A sauce, Hiram loved it. Kalani hated it.
There's probably something in the proportions that were off to Kalani's taste.
Probably. And Hiram, he drowns everything.
Hiram just likes sauce in general. I don't know if there is a sauce he's tried that he hasn't liked. Seriously. He reminds me of Chris in that way. Chris eats so much sauce. When I first met him, he put a lot of ketchup on his eggs. Like a lot. He drowned his eggs and everybody got mad at him.
Yeah. Let's see if Nightbot's listening. There is my email address.
Ooh.
If you want to
email.
send me the picture. If you send it now while we're still on the live, I could pull it up and look at it.
I wish I could send you a picture of something I want to make with that Karen's Simply Soft Rose Garden. I would like to get your ideas on it. I want to make it so bad. I like Deborah.
I like Deborah too.
Yeah.
Deborah, we like you.
Yep. You don't do that anymore.
The sauce thing, good job.
We told them about the fish dinner that we tried, right? The recipe.
I don't think so.
The one
I
that you
don't
found
remember
through
it.
AI. Well, if we didn't, we can tell them now.
Tell them about it. So I have ChatGPT. I will tell part of the story. I was like, I don't ever want to use ChatGPT. The whole AI thing, that's just ridiculous, whatever. And then
I only got it because you had it.
somebody convinced me to try it. So I was like, okay. And I tried a couple things. Then I was like, can you help me? Oh, what I started out was I was wanting to find out some information on when cilantro tastes like soap to people and if it was related to some other things that we have going on. And it just led into this conversation of me basically listing out
That
like
was spurred by your brother, wasn't it?
yes, listing out a whole bunch of things that I can't eat and asking for ideas. And ChatGPT gave me a recipe to try.
And then she woke me up and was like, I have a recipe that I need you to cook because I have to go get your brother and I won't have time to cook it. And I was like, okay, what is it? And then she was like, it's, what did you say, fish stew?
Creamy coconut fish stew.
And I was like, but you don't like fish.
Or stew.
That was my second thought. But I made it anyway because I like fish, and she bought the fish for it.
We just use tilapia because it's like
It's the least fishy fish.
Least fishy fish. So I thought if I'm going to try something, we'll start with that. I could try it with different fishes to see if I could eat them. It'd be interesting to try it with the salmon to see if I would like it.
I'm
the
so
flavors
interested
would
in
balance
trying
out.
Yeah, I love
But
fish.
it's got coconut milk, potatoes, carrots, onions, garlic,
whatever like herbs you want to put in. I put in
Salt for
thyme
the
and
fish.
basil.
We have to
And-
be so careful about seasonings, though.
Yeah. I think we could possibly use oregano.
I don't think I can take Benadryl either. I use what I use when I'm having an allergic or histamine reaction. I do a homeopathic that it's got histamine in the title of it. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a histamine homeopathic, and that's what I use. What
You could
base
probably
did I
post
use?
it in the comments on the replay or like something like that.
You can poach fish in liquid. It kind of ended up being a steamed fish because it had
I'll try
coconut
something
milk.
different next time. I'll cook the fish separately because it got mushy. They don't love that.
I didn't mind it, but
I don't like mushy things.
coconut milk was our main thing, and it said that you could add water if you wanted it thicker, but we liked it the way that it came out.
Yeah,
coconut
I don't really
milk,
like thin things, which is
carrots
why I
and
didn't add
potatoes.
the water that was in the recipe. I did add a little bit of water, which I won't be doing again.
But it turned out really good.
It was so good. And then I wanted to make it again.
And it didn't
but we didn't have
react.
fish or potatoes. And so I made pasta with the sauce using all the other ingredients. What happened?
Okay. Izzy said, Nightbot, shut up.
No one will get hurt.
Put down the hook. Put the hook down and no one will get hurt. That was perfect. That was
great
the best.
timing.
That was best. Okay.
Cans of,
We used canned coconut
Yeah.
as well.
That's what I also used for the pasta.
So I'll tell you why I get canned coconut. And I have to be very careful about what coconut I get. I get it because of all the other ingredients that are in the coconut.
Trader Joe's is usually safe.
Trader Joe's just has coconut and water. It depends on what you're making with it, because theirs can be a little weird.
It can have little, like, pulp.
It's got chunks of coconut sometimes, which is why it doesn't work well for ice cream, making coconut milk ice cream. But we have to go to the Oriental store to get that. Xanthan gum is actually corn derived. So I have to watch out for xanthan gum in all this. So I'm constantly reading labels, and coconut milks, even canned coconut milk has xanthan gum. And then I'm careful about guar gum because that's a legume.
Yeah,
and I have problems with
react
legumes.
pretty poorly to that in the past.
So and then there's another one that's it's got letters and numbers, and I don't know what that is, and that makes me nervous. So I usually look for the canned coconut milk that just has water and coconut, and that's the only ingredients. So there you go. But if you don't have a problem with all the other stuff, use a can of coconut, you use some, like, 1 medium potato, 1 medium carrot,
an onion.
and
you
then
saute the onion.
Okay, she made it, so she'll tell you.
Saute the onion. You julienne or shred the carrot, and you cut the potato however you freaking want to. What? I think you diced it. The potato.
Yeah, I did.
So you saute the onions, and once they're sauteed, you add the potatoes and the carrots, and you cook those. I did it slightly different than the recipe, and I added the seasonings at that time too. You're supposed to just add the seasonings with the coconut milk, but I did not actually read the recipe fully, so it turned out fine. It didn't make a difference really. Oh, you're supposed to cook the garlic with the onion, sauteing it, which I forget every time I do it for the pasta sauce, but that's fine. Then you add the coconut milk and you simmer it for 5-ish minutes, and then it said to add the fish and cook until the fish was done, which was about 6 minutes. I would cook the fish separately. Yep. That was it. It was done after that.
Yeah. If you like soggy fish, you don't have to cook it separate, and you don't mess up another dish.
Taking out the potatoes and the fish, I made a sauce for pasta, which I've had like twice, and then I ate the leftovers the next day. So that's 4 meals. That's good pasta.
There you go. So I looked up agar-agar because Lori asked about it. And apparently it comes from seaweed, of some form of seaweed.
Oh, yeah.
And guar gum is a different thing that's a legume. So isn't it crazy? And then you got xanthan gum, and you've got this kind of gum.
All
and
the
got
gums,
that, like,
and they're not even that chewy.
And then they don't even taste like gum. Oh, I'll have to go look at my Facebook. And yeah, if you want, like, I would be happy to chat with you about you can send me pictures and I'll chat with you about your project. I would love that. Okay. I expect you back here in like 2 minutes, Izzy.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Look, how long is the video? I don't even remember how long it is. It's like a really short video.
I made a panel for a sweater and moved on to something else. It was a small DKWT.
1 minute and 39 seconds. That's how long that video is. Oh, you used a DK weight?
What's a DK weight?
It's skinny yarn.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's not as skinny. Wait, what yarn is this? What weight?
Blue yarn.
This is, I think, a DK. So, see how that is?
Okay.
Thinner. I think that's a DK. This one down here, I'm pretty sure it says it is. Where's the numbers? Do you see a yarn symbol number anywhere? I don't see it.
It has it by this hooked needle with X's. No, it's knitting needles. 2.5 mm.
That's the size of the things. Oh, no, I know how we found out what this was supposed to be. So we looked this yarn up on the internet, and the internet said what size it was supposed to be. And it's supposed to be like a 3-weight, but I swear that it is got to be
It's
a
like
2.
sock weight.
It's not
Yeah,
quite
it is.
sock weight. It's a little bit thicker. Sock
it's
weight
like
is a 1, and that's more like a 2, but it says it's a 3. And they get
Which is
bigger
so
with each size.
dumb. Lisa at Happy Hook has some things like that. She makes you just put armholes in it.
That's what ShiAnne needs for starting out. Except for you said it was excruciating, so maybe not. I don't know. Would you be willing to like crochet with yarn that skinny?
Yeah.
Do you think that would be hard?
I don't know.
See, Lori, I think it's funny because I'm fine with doing skinnier yarns. I don't want to do micro crochet. I think micro crochet is so pretty.
I want to try
But
it.
the idea of crocheting with steel hooks, that's too small for me. Like I tried doing, I made ShiAnne. No, I made Amy some gloves. And then I was trying to make ShiAnne some, but I was making them in black.
So she couldn't see.
I couldn't see it. It was small things and it was black. Yeah, so I never made her the gloves.
My magnifying glass.
Oh, I could make them now with your magnifying glass. But
I
my
love that
hands
thing so much.
My hands don't like big yarns. They hurt with big yarns. I think it's because I've got fairly small hands.
You do have small hands.
I don't know if that's what it is or not, but
took you a week.
I finished this. What is she saying? You read it. Start from here.
I have to finish the skirt for your Mal too. Not much left on that one. No, my sweater panel. It took me a week. I'm doing worsted now, and it's so satisfying.
Is what a scam?
I'm so confused.
Izzy, last week, this journal. Yep. I put it up and said, do you want one? Okay. Did you watch it? Because you won the drawing. I put your name on the thing. I put everybody, and it came up as you. So if you want the journal, you have to email me, and you can do it. And I can send you a book. I think I will have to send it through Amazon because that would be the cheapest way. If you do not want it, if you do not trust that you would actually get the book, then I can send it to somebody else. That's not a problem.
Balls of baby blanket yarn, 660 yards. Not sure what to make. OMG, okay, I emailed you.
Okay, cool. I'll email you back after
We wouldn't
I get off the
someone.
live. Yeah, I would. No.
I'd feel so guilty scamming somebody that I'd panic and actually do the thing for them.
I don't get the mentality that. I don't get the mentality. See, I've been watching too much of that scam bait guy. Like he makes it funny and he's got a really valuable information. Like now they're starting to pretend to be like they call saying that they're 911, trying to scare people, saying we're the police.
Why would 911 call?
Or they
somebody?
call trying to say they're from the FBI to freak people out because they don't understand how it works, but also because some of the old ladies or old men who are getting dementia, they also kind of lose some of their thoughts, and so they get tricked into it. They lose a little bit
of the common sense.
Yeah, so they get tricked into these scams, and I've been watching those, and I'm like,
if somebody like that calls me, I'm like,
if
okay, what's your badge number so I can look you up?
If I'm losing my mentality,
I would take away your phone.
Yep. I don't want to. I would rather give it away and be like, I would rather not have.
You started losing your common sense. I would take away your phone and your access to the internet. And then I would monitor it like a child.
Lori says she thinks criminals are more likely. Oh, wait, where'd it go? Up here.
People more than I think they are criminals.
I think criminals are more likely to think everyone is a criminal. And then I trust. It's true. I have to remind myself that not everybody is trustworthy and not everybody is.
I don't. What does that make me? Suspicious of everybody.
That makes you raised by both me and your dad.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Dad is paranoid.
Your dad is a little bit on the paranoid side. And I'm not.
He is paranoid. Not a little bit on the paranoid side. He traumatized me with his paranoia.
So that's what you are. You're traumatized.
Ouch.
And I tend to be more trusting because I have such good intentions and I have such that I forget that not everybody is me. It's a really good thing too because I've met Lori in person. It is a really good thing that she's a good person too.
Yeah. A little bit. Didn't you go alone?
I did go alone. And she came alone. I mean, we met in a parking lot that was close by where we were at. But
there were security cameras.
That store, I don't even think is open anymore. Are there any Big Lots open anymore? Cautious, not gullible. Yeah. That's part of why we met in the parking lot, because we're cautious, not gullible. But also still trusting.
Witnesses and security cameras.
And you have to be. Like,
even the most innocent seeming person could be so sketchy. I always take someone with me to meet someone. Then again, I also can't drive. But I always meet in a public place too. Like I've met people in Starbucks.
See, we're talking about Big Lots now. Let's talk about the store. Big Lots closed.
It's I'm
pretty sure the Big Lots by Lori closed before the Big Lots by us.
I heard all Big Lots are out of business.
Yeah, I think they are. You know, the very first time I went to a Big Lots was actually in California.
It should be called No Lots now.
No Lots. Empty lots. They are empty lots. Do you remember where Big Lots was down here? By the taco place?
Which taco place?
Del Taco and American Fork.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's a big empty lot. And that's the same parking lot Joanna's in. It's going to be an extra empty lot.
What? You didn't know that? Even I knew that, and I'm pretty under a rock.
I went to Big Lots like 2 or 3 times down here. We used to go to Big Lots all the time when I was when Andrew was little.
I remember seeing it and then not seeing it.
Yeah. Okay, what did Deborah say? I don't have my...
I had a police department call me today want me to donate to him, and I just told him I'm sorry I couldn't do it because I don't know if it's going to a police department or not.
That is fair. I've had police call and firemen call, and I know that they can be legitimate, but I would not. I would rather go when they're like every once in
I
a
would
while.
rather go to
I've seen them
the
with like
station.
a fireman boot out by the station, or something like that. I would rather go to the police station or the fireman station and
If I was going to donate, I would
to them
donate
directly.
cash to them directly.
Instead of somebody calling me up on the phone. That always makes me feel like the likelihood of a scam is so much higher.
I once answered a scam
Let's-
call, "Welcome to Shay's Shrimp Shack. How can I serve you?" And they did not like that very much.
Lori's talking about Big Lots and Dollar Tree.
What?
Hey, Chris, the Big Lots that's by Marta's, that's where I met Lori. Well, one of the girls was getting their nails done. Dollar Tree, yeah, with them adding all the
I think it
stuff,
must
they
have
are
been me,
feeling
otherwise I would have gone with you.
possibly. The Family Dollar, Dollar Tree is kind of becoming like a Family Dollar or Big Lots, and if they keep it up, I don't know if they'll stay in business.
They won't. People are
For
pissed
now,
that they're raising prices.
For now, it's like kind of in a iffy place, but it is kind of nice because
if they do something stupid again, they're going out of business. That's the reality.
You can still though, like they had a big thing of yarn that was a really good price. So like there's still some decent deals there, but it is a little bit more.
I tell solicitors that I already donate to other charities, religious solicitors, that I already have my own religion. I don't answer my phone. I don't anymore either. I did in high school though.
So my aunt, she served a mission for my church in Germany, and in Germany they had yes. Arilla.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
They had a system there that I kind of wish we could have here. And it was something where they could mark their door with some kind of a color or something that would tell people don't even bother to come here for like religious things. So like, because they would have so many Jehovah's Witnesses and so many different religions preaching to them. And so they had a way to mark their doors. And I kind of wish we could do that too. Although I haven't seen anybody come to our house for a long time. When I lived in apartments.
A couple of times here.
When I lived in apartments in West Jordan, I got people all the time.
Usually the time somebody's come here, they've been on the street to visit somebody else while I've been outside and talked to me. They're really nice. But they were also of your church.
Yeah, not everything is cheaper at Dollar Tree. Walmart is cheaper a lot of times. Here's what I do, because I have a Walmart app on my phone. If I am seeing something that I would like to get from Dollar Tree, I check the price on Walmart. And if
most of the time we end up going to Walmart.
Plus our Dollar Tree, one of our Dollar Trees is literally in the same parking lot.
It's across the parking lot.
So we just, like, if I'm there, I'm like, oh, I'm just going to go over to Dollar Tree. Like the flowers that I showed earlier, flowers are usually cheaper at Walmart.
She puts pagan stuff on her door.
Hey, that puts people away.
Not all people.
ShiAnne could do that.
I could do that in literal, actually.
She's got jewelry that is pentagons, so we could,
pentagrams.
Pentagrams. I'm like, that was not.
Pentagons is a shape.
Pentagons is a shape.
They're my earrings. And then I actually have it with me, I think. My necklace. It's got the witch knot symbol in the center. It's shaking.
It's shaking. I'm trying to hold it for you. So, yeah. ShiAnne owns her witchiness.
Yep. I have since high school. I just realized I had a ring in my pocket.
Ring, 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 ring. Alrighty.
I think it's made of steel.
Don't let anyone steal it. 8:55. All right. We are going to get ready to go.
That's pretty. Is that Celtic? Yes, it is Celtic.
Oh, yeah. I like Celtic stuff.
It's the same symbol that is on the Charmed Book of Shadows.
Oh.
It's a witch symbol of protection.
I like the... I don't remember what it's called, but it's got the 3 things. What's that called? When people put things like, they'll say it's God, the Father, and the Son, or they'll say...
Like this, but without the circle? Because you didn't actually look at it.
Yes. The middle thing.
Yeah. That's usually how I draw it. Sometimes I'll draw it with
There
the
is a
circle.
different meaning when you put the circle, but it has something to do with like elements or something. I can't remember.
Mhm.
So I
This
like
is,
that part of Celtic stuff. I love Celtic knots.
Yeah, me too. Celtic magic stuff in general, I relate to very heavily. There are other ones too. People get mad at me for
What does
using
Angela
them,
say?
though. Whoop-dee-doo. What?
All right. Well, we're going to go. Angela, thank you so much for being here. I hope you were able to make some progress on your project and anybody else working on their stuff. We have it in our schedule every week at 7:30 Mountain Time, Monday nights. So if you want to be here next week for us, we would love it. Oh, do you know who's missing today? Mary.
Oh.
Yeah, bummer.
We like Mary.
We do like Mary. We like Angela. We like Lori. We like Chris. We like Izzy. We like lots of people. Deborah, all the peoples. But it's been fun. Thank you so much for chatting with us. We'll probably do another giveaway when I get the other version of this and show you guys. I'm so excited.
Lineless.
The blank, no lines, the almost blank pages. Anyway, so love you guys so much. Remember, let your light shine through your creation. Look, your face is being covered with words.
Yeah.